Welcome in from the Polo Grounds. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Colorado Rockies. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. We're in store for a major league debut in this one, Singy. It remains to be seen what kind of career he'll have, but here's step one, and there's a lot of hope and optimism around him. This organization thinks he can be an impact player.
And from what I've seen and heard from people that follow prospects really closely, I do too. We may not see him light the league on fire right from the start, as there's usually a learning curve, but I think he has the skill set to be successful at this level for a long time.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now, and today on the hill, Austin Gomber. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Boogie showed me something. Really battled, pitched deep into that ball game, 8+ innings, didn't get the win, couldn't get enough run support, but you shake that off, you come out today and try to have the same type of performance.
Smoked to the left, base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Bo Bichette up to the dish, and first offering is fouled off. Nobody out, runner at first. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Squirts away a little bit. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. And a pitch. Even. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Fires over to Crone, and Bichette is retired.
That is third.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Schneider.
Tops on the team in batting average, Boog. A guy who's showing off some excellent bat-to-ball ability when he digs in at the plate. You know, that's useful if your team needs to get an inning going, get a leadoff man on. But it's also incredible to have a guy like that in the lineup because he's a run producer who can drive in runs if you've got guys on base already. So he's a huge piece in this lineup.
Fires over to Crone, and that is out number 2. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Lifted in the air, right field. Blackman settles underneath it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Toronto, and now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. There's no score. Back here at the ballpark, and today's starting pitcher, Jose Barrios. What do you got on him, Chris?
He's had his ups and downs in his career, as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his best.
Jonathan Daza steps to the plate. The pitch. Swings and misses, and that is strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Charlie Blackman in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next pitch is downstairs. Called strike right there. Clips the corner, and now 2-2. And the right-hander deals. Next offering is outside. Got it by him for the K.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Now this is in the air down the line. Springer on the move. Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. Rockies are down. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Alejandro Kirk. Gomber back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And there's a ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And it is 2-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Rip towards third. Sends it across to first. Leadoff. Here is Matt Chapman. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And that one fouled off. Gomber. He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable, he just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. Next pitch is outside. And a count even 1-1.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
And here it comes.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
Good job to fight that one off. What does he need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turning over the order a second and third time and guys are getting looks, you've got to be able to put a wrinkle on something, change speeds, and locate it enough so that they offer at it.
Got him swinging.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Drops into the glove, and that's the down in order go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Chris Bryant in the box now. No balls and a strike. Strike 2. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boo. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Got him. That's out number 2. Now it's Brendan Rodgers. There's a strike. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3.
Impeccable command in that one.
Welcome back. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. Now it's the rookie DH, Orelvis Martinez. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. Martinez goes 6'1" in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. And he takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And now the lefty hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Ball one there. Falling behind 2-1. That one drifts inside. Top of the third, no score. And that's ball four.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Springer at the plate for the second time as he takes ball one. One now. In the air on the infield. Tovar makes the grab, and there's two away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Bichette now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error. So up next for Toronto, Schneider. Grounded out to short in his first trip. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. This to third. McMahon fires over to first. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Colorado's DH, Alan Trejo. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Merrifield in pursuit. Hauls it in for the out. And here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. They say it went. Goodman getting the start at catcher. 23 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2021. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
On the ground, a second, might be two. Over to Bichette. And that's two. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. We're tied, 0-0.
Please, I've got a habit of doing my own thing. So if you wouldn't mind, I'm a recline. I'm my own king. Now stress the...
And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The wind and the pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
And that misses off the outside edge. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. He's safe. And now, Alejandro Kirk. First time up, he grounded to third. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Guerrero aboard here at first with nobody out. Hard ground ball, base knock. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And here is Matt Chapman. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And takes low for ball one.
Counts 1-0.
And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Chapman gets a piece there. First and second here, no outs.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
At the belt and fires. On the ground. And that's just foul. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Flips it. That's 1. Back to the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. First time up was a pop out. Swinging a foul straight back. And the lefty with the 0-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. And that's in the dirt. The 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And a ball and 2 strikes. That one lifted to left. Bryant moves under it. Makes the catch. And the inning is back here at the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Jonathan Daza. That one close. Ruled a ball. 1-0. In there at the knees for a strike. Line drive, base hit.
The right fielder.
Now it's Charlie Blackmon.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far, so why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
And that one is lifted in the air. Merrifield in pursuit. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. Runner tags up for third. And here is C.J. Cron. Inside corner for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
On the ground right side. Fires over to Guerrero. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Bryant takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And now 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Swing and a miss, and it's 2-1 now. The pitch. Stays alive. Here's the 2-2. To the right side, and it's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at-bat, battling with 2 strikes. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at-bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Bryant around second, headed for third.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Rogers in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Not close with that one. 2 balls, no strikes. In the air, right field. Springer there makes the catch. 2 men left stranded, but they ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter for Elvis Martinez. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss there.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
Fights it off. You'll see another. That's ripped into the outfield. Puts the squeeze on that one. 1 up, 1 down. And now for the Jays, Santiago Espinal. Good contact guy, good defender. And a liner around into right center for a base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Bryant on a dead sprint. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Up the middle, Tovar. They take the force out number 3. Bottom of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Alan Trejo. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. That's through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Just off the inside edge. Here's a 1-2. And now 2-2. Got him. And that's the first out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Hunter Goodman. There's the strike. Check swing of the 0-2. Appeal to first. And yes, he offered at it. 0-2 now. Hard hit right side. Gathers and throws to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Tovar stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through
the kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball outside. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position with a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
New inning getting started, and here is Schneider. The wind of the pitch. Now fly ball to right center. And it one-hops the wall. Around second now, going for 3. And the tying runs aboard with a leadoff triple.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. Now a pretty
hammered, could be extra bases. In comes the runner from third. We're tied at 1. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Cut off, throw to third. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores on the play, and that ties the game. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Runner from third comes across. It's 2-1. Now he launches a throw over his head. Round second, digging for third. The tag, and he's out. But a run does score on the error. Now it's Matt Chapman. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Around second now as they still don't have it. Passes third, he wants it all. Plays the plate, and he's out. He tried for the inside the Parker, and he couldn't make it. And next for Toronto, Whit Merrifield. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Daza ranging after it. Makes the grab on the run. And that ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the center fielder, Jonathan Daza. On the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Breaking ball clips the corner. That's a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Base hit right field.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's Charlie Blackmon on the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. And they turn the double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Next offering is in for a strike. That's to third. On to first, and that will end the inning. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Justin Lawrence.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Out towards right center field. Blackman going after it. Grabs it on the run. One down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So now back to the top of the order. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's George Springer. Got to be careful with a slugger like this, because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Daza makes the grab. 2 down. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. Espinal round second on his way to third, and that's going to roll to the wall. 1 run is in, and he's in at third with an RBI triple.
These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback.
This looks like extra bases. In comes the run from third. It's 4-1, and into second easily with a 2-out double.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Brent Suter comes on now.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game.
And now this is down for a base hit. Schneider around third. He will score, and they're up by 4.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. Tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
Line drive, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. This one in the air center field. Daza has it sized up. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Rockies 1. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's Chris Bryant now. The Rockies in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Berrios back to work. And that one missing low.
All these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a 1-2 again. In the air out towards right center. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Now around second, going for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Bryant at third with nobody out. Next offering is down low. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Fires to first on the run, and he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Definitely a tough play right there, and he had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
Brendan Rodgers digging in for the Rockies. Rodgers having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. That's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
To third might be two. Tags the runner. Goes to second. Safe there.
No, he's in there.
2 on, 1 out. Next for Colorado, Hunter Goodman. Ball one, no strikes.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 2-1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Bichette, and that's 2. Ready to begin the 8th, and now for the Jays, Whit Merrifield. The pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And it's into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. He's not stopping, on his way home. Not in time. He makes it safely for an inside-the-park home run.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside-the-parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting to second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
In the air to left center. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's there at third with a triple. For Elvis Martinez with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Digging in, Santiago Espinal. And that should be extra bases. The run scores from third. It's 7-2. Around second now, going for 3. And he's in safely at third. A run comes in on the play.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. Even though center fielders are amazing at tracking down balls these days, there's still a lot of room out there, and it's a big field. So if you hammer one to center like that, there's a...
In the air, left side. Bryant on a dead sprint. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. 1 run is in. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's in safely at third as a run scores. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. In comes the run from third to add on. And it's 9-2. So up next for Toronto, Schneider. That's hard hit on the line. Can't get there. Base hit. Around second is Bichette. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now out to center. Daza makes the catch. Both runners tagging from second and third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's an 8-run lead.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These guys are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
to the left side, but it is well fouled. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game looking at the pitching match.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
New arm out of the bullpen, Gavin Hollowell.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Kirk around second, headed for third. The relay, not in time. He's safe, and a run comes in to score.
Back-to-back base hits. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
And that one is lifted in the air. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. A run comes in on the play. One out, runner at second. Next to hit for Elvis Martinez. Runner takes off. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Now a screamer into the outfield. Squeezes it. Runner tagging for third. Not in time. He's safe.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Kevin Biggio, looking for a 2-out hit to bring home the runner from third. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. One run across around second now as they still don't have it. Pulls into third safely as a run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. They call those the alleys for a reason, man. They're long, and if you can't cut the ball off as an outfielder before it gets by you, that hitter's going to run for a while. That right there is a beautiful swing and nice hustle for the triple.
Bryant trying to get there. Makes a nice running catch. And that'll do it. But they put a 9 spot up on the board. Staying in the game on defense, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll be out center now after pinch hitting. The line to kick the pitch.
Now playing second.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Nice job of driving that pitch. So many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays. And the pitch. Ground ball, could be 2. There's one.
He's out. The right fielder, number 19.
Man at first. Here's Chuck Nasty. Strike one.
0-1.
Next one is off the plate. 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
He's mixing his pitches really well late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball and then the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Crone in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Out to short. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Tough play on a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Daza, the lead runner at second. Crone on at first with 2 down. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. We go to the 9th. Now here is Bo Bichette. Hollowell back to work. In the air, out towards left center. And that should be extra bases. Around second is Bichette.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the
swing, and a ball hit out towards left center field. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. And a run comes in to score. Pierce Johnson takes over on the mound.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
And a base hit. Schneider hung up in a rundown now. McMahon relay to third. The tag out. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And the inning is over. So it's 1 run. Bottom 9. Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. And that's in for a strike. Jackson, 6'1" righty. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base. Here's the second baseman. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. 1 down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings and misses, and he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Oh, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate you know you've committed and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
To third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Blue Jays salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
15-2 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game.